He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down and run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. The kick coverage team was ready and in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what of our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught him up.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sure hands, it's Sanders. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. Reeled it in and just made the house call. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
They'll throw it on first down. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Back to throw, it's Howard. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. Still running at the 40. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for
Forget the kick, he's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works.
Hey, that's a bit.
Perfection for the 2. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. And the returner will be knocked down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, first down. The give to the tailback. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up. To throw, it's Sellers. They're trying to get to it. Steps away to find some room. At the 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and then next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
From the gun, the ground game. Fighting off the defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. They'll go to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now, because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to run for it. Bulls his way forward. At the 45 on his way. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, South Carolina 23, Ohio State 16.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Spits it out to the back. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Scott. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. On third down, going up top. Pulls it in, it's Henderson. And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it on the ground. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. They'll throw it on first down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Great move there. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Oof, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Sanders. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback will audible. They'll run play action. Coming after it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
They keep attacking through the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got it on the outside. It's Harbor.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this two-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this two-minute drill.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Now adjusting. On the move, he fires. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make a difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock?
They fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Getting some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism. He's got length. He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete to the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to pass. Dances away. Lets it go. And the ball is intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Nowhere move. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Unloads it left. And it's picked off for the third time today. Got room on the return. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They want to throw it. He is in. They run for the two-point conversion, and they get it. And with that, we are headed to overtime. We'll get it started here in overtime. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks a tackle. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. In the red area, it's Henderson. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On second down, looking again to throw. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They take the lead here in overtime. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. Stopped after making the catch. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air, it's Sellers.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contain. Keep those ends outside and wide. Keep them in the pocket. And put a spy on him. Put a guy in the middle of the field who's really fast that has the ability to go get that guy when he takes off in situations like this.
First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. The snap sets up the throw. He's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure.
That ties the game at 38 all.
Now first down here in the second overtime. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Right back to the well. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line.
And you see him consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink now. Do I have a jump ball wide receiver out wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while doing it?
Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
Dances away from the heat. They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT.
South Carolina, 46. Ohio State, 38.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Ohio State. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back in his hands and let him go win it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an